Hey, everybody out there. So, I had a really amazing meeting with some fabulous, fabulous people today. And one of the things that we talked about was service, how to be of service to others, and what service means to us, and what our experience with serving others has been. And I want to come here and share some of the takeaways from my experience today. It was so much gold in it today that I couldn't not share it because it's so powerful, so powerful. So a couple of the things that came up, one of the things was it never hurts to be nicer, but it can hurt not to. I love that. It never hurts to be nicer, but it can hurt not to. I love that. Somebody shared that. And one of the other things that came up was somebody shared about how sometimes we can say yes to things because we want people to see us as a good person. Sometimes saying yes to something doesn't come from a place of service of what's really helpful for ourselves or the other person. Maybe it's somebody in our life that we loan money to, and that's enabling them to continue to live a life that's disempowered. Or maybe it's somebody that's really going through a lot and we just keep co-signing their pain and misery without really being honest to them about some of the things that we think that could actually be useful if we shared with them. There's no judgment in that. It's just really seeing um, where am I saying yes to things from a place of service and not need is what came up for me when this person was sharing. One of the other things was you don't have to force. I love this. You don't have to force being of service for people. Opportunities will arise, so we don't have to get people in the like service head noogie. I'm gonna serve you today. I'm gonna go out and just grab people everywhere and serve. We just get to show up to life and allow our heart to guide us. And this steps into one of the other things that somebody shared was service is what the heart calls us to do. Serving others is something that is a something in our heart that says, hey, wouldn't this be great? Wouldn't this be something that would bring joy and peace for somebody else? Wouldn't this be a great thing to do for this person? It just comes up. It just comes up. We don't have to force it. And it's something that also takes practice. A way of seeing the world that takes practice of seeing places where that can be the case. As somebody shared with me a long time ago, they said I was in a miserable place and really down on my luck, drinking a lot, living in a way that just was leading me to pain and misery constantly. And somebody said to me, they said, hey, I want you to try something. I said, what's that? And they said, park in the furthest parking spot away from everywhere you go. The grocery store, if you go to the movies, you go to the mall, you go out to eat, you go anywhere, park in the furthest parking spot away. And I said, okay. And then I wasn't going to do that. I already knew. I just said, okay, so they wouldn't push me on it. So I didn't do it. I was like, why would anybody ever do that? I'm getting the first spot. I'm going in. I'm getting mine. Get out of my way. I'm getting the first thing available, first seat. I'm getting there. Get out of my way. That's how you win at life. And that was my thinking then, was the way to win at life is get out of my way. I'm getting there first. I'm getting mine before you get yours, because there's only a little bit to go around and I'm going to get mine. So years later, that's something I practice now because I remembered that person sharing that with me. And I realized that's part of service, is allowing that space for other people and saying, hey, I'm going to leave room for somebody else. I'm going to allow somebody else to have that closer spot. Maybe they don't have the young legs that I have. Maybe they have a hard time getting around, and that'll be something that's really a joy for them, or makes their life a little bit easier. So that's something that's been really valuable for me. And this is getting a little bit long. I'll go a few more minutes here. There's so many valuable things that I want to share in this that I feel will touch your heart and allow you to see the opportunities where you can serve and bring joy to yourself and other people. Because that's something I found for myself and seen in others is when I'm trying to try to be the first one there, I'm usually really, really feeling miserable, lacking, and a lot of suffering in myself. But when I'm there really looking of how can I serve, it's helpful. Life is like a cave. If I yell into the cave, I can't stand you, I hate you, I'm going to get mine, you're not going to get yours, I'm going to get mine first. And the cave says 3 times over, I hate you, I can't stand you, I'm going to get mine first. And it repeats it. But if we say into the cave, we yell into the cave, I'm here to be of service. How can I help? How can I make you first? How can I serve you? How can I make this easier for you? How can I make this more enjoyable for you? Then what do you think the cave says back to us 3 times over? The same thing. Today was such a powerful experience in this meeting with these people that's going to go down in history as it's going to be written in the history books, one of the most powerful experiences for me. And one of the things that was powerful about it was that I took notes and listened. So let's see what else. Service is a habit. Service is just a habit. It's a way of seeing and thinking. Looking for it's an opportunistic way of seeing the world. Where's the opportunity in what is happening? Where's the way that I can create this to be an opportunity to show up for somebody else in a way that's going to be really meaningful to them? And in that, it allows me to experience that meaning that I'm sharing with somebody else, and knowing that I am part of where that connection to peace and joy is born for that other person, and it connects me with that. And service is a habit. Love is a habit. It's just it is what's coming up for me. It's a way of thinking. It's a way of seeing the world that allows us to take whatever comes and use it as fuel to serve, fuel to make experience valuable as it can be for the people involved. What we give is what we get. What we share is what we get. So it was really powerful for me today, this experience, and I wanted to share it with you because I wanted this to be something that you could get a lot out of as well. So service is a habit. Service is a habit. That's one of my favorite things that I got from today was service is just a habit. It's not anything special. It's just a habit. It's a way of really seeing the world. So if I have repeated myself not enough, just send me a message and I can repeat myself some more. Have a great day. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching this video. If you made it all the way to the end of this video and you took notes, give yourself a round of applause. That's amazing. And I appreciate you. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye.